The buzz surrounding Samsung's Galaxy S25 family is heating up, and while official details are scarce, recent leaks and reports have painted a surprisingly clear picture of what we can expect. With the Galaxy S25 series set to redefine Samsung's flagship lineup, let's dive into the latest revelations about its release schedule and the intriguing addition of a potential fourth member, the Galaxy S25 Slim. A recent leak has all but confirmed the announcement date for Samsung's next-generation smartphones, the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. Mark your calendars for January 22, the date set for Samsung's Unpacked event. However, that's just the beginning of a detailed release timeline, especially for South Korea. Here's the breakdown. January 23, official announcement. January 24, pre-orders begin. February 3, pre-orders close. February 4, sales start for pre-order customers. February 7, general availability. While this timeline might seem a bit complex, it applies specifically to South Korea. In the United States, the rollout is expected to follow a more streamlined schedule. January 22, announcement 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. January 22, pre-orders open. February 5, official release. Historically, Samsung's U.S. flagship launches have adhered to a 2-week gap between announcement and retail availability. Given the reliability of this pattern and the credibility of the latest reports, these dates seem highly plausible. If you're looking to snag one of these devices early, it's time to start planning. Adding to the excitement is the rumored debut of the Galaxy S25 Slim. While earlier speculation suggested a Q2 2025 launch, a recent Korean media report hints that the S25 Slim might make its first appearance alongside the rest of the lineup during the January 22 Unpacked event. What exactly is the Galaxy S25 Slim? As the name implies, it's expected to be thinner than Samsung's standard models, including the Galaxy S24, which measures just 7.6mm thick. However, the Slim is likely to stand apart not just in size, but also in its experimental nature and potential exclusivity. While Samsung has remained tight-lipped about this device, early leaks suggest that the Slim will feature a cutting-edge camera system. Some reports even hint at an ultra-camera configuration that could rival or surpass the capabilities of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. If true, this would explain a potentially premium price tag. Despite its anticipated high-end features, the Slim is unlikely to see the same widespread release as its siblings. It may launch in select markets and in smaller quantities, underscoring its status as an experimental device. Samsung has historically tested the waters with niche products before committing to larger-scale production. The S25 Slim could be another step in that direction, offering a glimpse of what's possible when innovation takes priority over mass appeal. The Galaxy S25 lineup represents a continuation of Samsung's commitment to pushing the boundaries of smartphone technology. It's unlikely to go on sale immediately, so patience will be key for those intrigued by this slim and experimental addition to the lineup. The Galaxy S25 family promises to deliver an impressive array of smartphones, blending innovation with refinement. With solid leaks and credible reports, the excitement is building as we inch closer to the official reveal. From the ultra-premium S25 Ultra to the mysterious S25 Slim, Samsung seems poised to offer something for everyone. Whether you're drawn to groundbreaking cameras, sleek designs, or experimental features, the Galaxy S25 series is shaping up to be a launch worth watching. Stay tuned for more updates as Samsung's Unpacked event approaches. This could very well be the most exciting smartphone lineup of 2025. Dive into the exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone: the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.